In this video, we're going to talk about 4 top tips to managing your breast health. Hi friends, it's Melissa here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to have you be a part of our experience here as we talk about continuing our breast health education series. I have a link up above if you want to join my 5-part email course that talks about how to maximize your breast health, how to minimize fibrocystic breast condition, and ultimately prevent breast cancer. What I wanted to do was, in this video, talk about 4 key things that you can do to maximize your breast health today. If you check out this video from a few weeks ago, I talked a little bit about managing fibrocystic breast condition, but I really want to go even deeper. Breast health tip number 1. This is absolutely essential that every day before you take a shower, you do something called dry skin brushing. And the little download guide that I have available, if you click up there, it's a free download. All I need is your email to email it to you. It breaks out how to do dry skin brushing. And dry skin brushing is absolutely essential for moving the lymphatics. If you're a viewer or subscriber of mine, you know I'm a lymphatic drainage therapist. I have certification and work with men and women in promoting breast health and promoting the lymphatic flow in breast tissue. If you aren't a subscriber, I hope you'll subscribe. My videos are impactful for all different types of people of all ages, and I really talk about how to maximize and optimize your wellness. So tip number 1 is enhancing lymphatic flow by doing dry skin brushing. The best time to dry skin brush is in the morning, first thing in the morning, before you get in a shower. So literally a dry bristle brush on dry skin. It takes maybe 5 to 15 minutes depending on what areas you're focusing on. Full body's great, but if you have a condition where you have swollen breast tissue because of hormones, or maybe you have fibrocystic breast condition, dry skin brushing around the area of the breast and underneath the armpit is going to be absolutely essential. You will never dry skin brush the nipple. So that's something that I actually had somebody on Twitter, I don't know if they were snarky or a troller, but they were like, do you detox the nipple? And you don't. So that's just, you want to stay away from the nipple and areola. But the actual skin around all sides of the breast is going to be what you dry skin brush. And you actually start from the point above the nipple up, and you go out towards the armpit and then go out towards the breastbone. So you're always brushing out and away from the nipple. And you do it in kind of a rotational pattern. So that's tip number 1. Breast health tip number 2 is to enhance your omega-3 intake. Omegas, fatty acids, all the healthy oils that we're getting from fish, and some of the healthy fats that are out there in our diet are going to be key for helping break down these essential harmful estrogens. Our breast tissue is one of the largest receptors of fat cells, so we're storing a lot of excess toxicity, and hormones being one of them. And we have major receptivity, hormone receptivity, estrogen receptivity. So we have hormone estrogen receptors in our breast tissue. That tissue becomes more susceptible to estrogen, the hormone, so limiting harmful hormones out of our body by enhancing our omega-3 intake allows those omega-3s to break apart these chains. So kind of gets into the chemistry of our estrogen. There's different types of estrogens. They have different they're like a choo-choo train. I have a 2-year-old, so we're all about trains here. And they have kind of like 5 cars. Some have 13 cars. Some have 8 cars. You want to break apart those cars in the estrogen chain. The only really effective way to do that is to enhance your omega-3 intake. So omega-3s will help break down, and break apart and detoxify the body of excess estrogen. Tip number 3 is to get dandelion tea, dandelion root, and dandelion greens in your body every day. Dandelion is a wonderful herb that helps detoxify not only the liver, but the lymphatics. It helps to detoxify our digestive process. It helps move out estrogens. So if we can get the body moving digestively through healthy bowel movements, and that's a whole nother video that I will answer a lot of your questions about what is regularity. For the most part, our stats scientifically, we know that at least 40% of breast cancer patients have some varying degree of chronic constipation. Constipation is not healthy for the body. Having a bowel movement one time a day is actually not healthy. And so I know that's shocking for a lot of us because that's what we consider regular. But really, as often as we eat should be as often as we're moving our bowels. So dandelion actually enhances the liver's production of bile. The bile is that kind of dark brown substance that we see in our toilet after a bowel movement. And I get graphic because I have to. I have to talk about some really graphic details to impart this education for you. And I'm sorry if it makes you uncomfortable, but it's important. And so I will have that kind of relationship with you. So the bile in the liver actually helps to move toxic matter and human toxic waste out of the body. The bile functions as kind of a sudsy, very kind of slippery substance, and it lubricates and hydrates the bowels and gets things moving. So if we can enhance bile production in our liver, we're clearing out our blood and detoxifying our blood, which detoxifies our body, and we're moving our bowels, which helps get rid of excess estrogens and harmful cholesterol that's in the body and just moves all that out. So that leads me to number 4. There is a chronic state of magnesium imbalance. A magnesium video link is up here. I hope you'll watch it at the end of this video because I really detail the importance of magnesium. But for this breast health tip number 4, magnesium is essential for a lot of different coenzyme and reactions in the body. And magnesium does many different things, and that's, again, in that video. But what you'll find is magnesium also helps move the bowel. But more importantly, for women that have fibrocystic breast condition, they swell around PMS time, or just feel like you're stuffy, puffy, and kind of bloated in the upper quadrants, even up here in the neck or even in the face. Magnesium is really powerful at pulling out excess fluid that's floating in and around our cells, our tissue cells, and it flushes it out and gets it into the detox part of our body, which is our small and large intestines. So magnesium tends to be a bowel enhancer. It moves the bowels. But what most people don't know is magnesium is excellent for swelling. Magnesium is a wonderful lymph mover. And again, as a lymphatic therapist, breast health has a lot to do with toxicity moving through the lymph fluid. So if we can get the lymph moving, we're clearing out toxic debris and we're making our breast cells and breast themselves healthier. So those are my 4 tips. Check out this download. Again, I made this very specific checklist for you. It's a checklist of maintaining your breast health to make sure you're doing all the right things. I've listed 4 items in this video. There's actually 20 on this list. So I hope you'll check it out. Thank you again for viewing my video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. And I encourage my audience and you viewers here, we're a community. And so if you have any questions or have tried something out in this video, I hope you'll tell us about it down below. And feel free to comment on each other because we as a community build each other up. Supporting each other's optimal wellness is really my goal here at Natural Health Resources. And I'm so grateful for our partnership on your wellness journey. Have a great day.